times I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up. Just let me talk.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Michael Kopech. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
That smash towards center. Andujar right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Patrick Conley digs in for the Guardians. Conley having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And the righty deals. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the backside, and crushed that pitch the other way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kopech keeping an eye on him. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Conley off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The pitch. That's inside. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And there's ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Here's Josh Bell. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, And he hit him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
Next to hit, Brett Phillips. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Young racing over to make the catch. 3 left for the Guardians. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the first. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Cal Quantrill.
Last time out, wasn't able to get out of the second inning. Really put a lot of pressure on the bullpen, but the offense picked him up. I'm looking for him to hit the reset button and get after it in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Nick Madrigal. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Quantrill back to work.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch is popped up. Bell makes the catch, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Quantrill back to work. Foul ball there. Bounce to the left side. Ramirez sends it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
The left fielder, Eloy.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Naylor throws to first in time, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. That's the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Scoreless after 1.
If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game.
And welcome back. Top of the second. This is Dylan Carlson.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
That one lifted to left. Jimenez under it. 1 away.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And that one almost got him. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, he was late. Second inning here, no score. Base knock center field.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
One down. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Chopped left side. And that is out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So the Guardians lineup turns over, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And he deals. Three-two now.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Guardians lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
On the same course where we stay. Relativity abounds, so it suits ya. We all have different visions of a future. What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the same course.
Bottom of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And here it comes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Another fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases. His 24th home run of the season. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Here's Miguel Andujar. The wind to the pitch. There's a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. To the right side. That's a hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Andujar on at first. Nobody out. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Base hit center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Dominguez makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Brady.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brady McConnell looking for his first big league hit right here. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there. And
that ends the inning, so we take a break. Anthony Rizzo leaves the yard here. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Patrick Conley digs in for the Guardians. Conley leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That hits the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one handled. Sends it to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Jimenez makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Josh Bell at the plate now. Hit by a pitch his first time up. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. Two outs. And that one wrapped foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Comes the 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Dominguez at second with 2 down. Bell puts it in the air out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Guardians. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Young.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because He's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
In the air out to center. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
And here is Jorge Soler, the 2-1. Now fly ball to right center. Phillips gets under it, makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here is Anthony Rizzo.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. There's the strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rosario 1, and that's 2. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians nothing. Here on the south side, out of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Brett Phillips.
Good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Now he breaks his bat. To first, that's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Dylan Carlson, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time up. This one in the air, right field. Soler brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter now, Ahmed Rosario. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Naylor off of first with 2 away. Hammered, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Left-hand batter waits. And a count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. The tag safe, and it's a 1-run game. Well, I think we need to take another look because that was mostly a blur off the bat, Singy.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to track it initially, and that ball was just scorched. And StatCast telling us left his bat flying at 119 miles per hour. And I'll tell you, as a fielder, you're just happy when those are hit at someone else.
And now Jason Dominguez in the air, center field. Andujar makes the catch. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Miguel Andujar. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Jonah Bride steps to the plate for the White Sox. And 1-2. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is down low. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. To second, there's one, and he'll be safe at first.
Up next to the White Sox.
And now the shortstop, Brady McConnell. And the right-hander deals. And that's ripped into left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Brady McConnell with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Nick Madrigal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a 1-1.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Center field. Dominguez under it. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. So they bring on the veteran, Lance Lynn, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm. coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Patrick Conley. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Next pitch inside. The count now 2-2. Righty delivers. And there's a ball. Righty to the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Off balance feed, there's one. On the first, double play, and that's the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Young. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. Eloy Jimenez now. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one's gone. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. His 33rd homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Jorge Soler now at the plate. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Daniel Espino into the game, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. And a 2-1 on the way. Slapped foul. The wind to kick the pitch. Up the middle. Rosario gloves it. Over to first. That's it out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Rizzo getting ready to hit. And a 1-1. That one to first, and he grabs it foul. 1-2 now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 3. White Sox add 1 on the solo shot, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brett Phillips. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Dylan Carlson will hit next.
Carlson.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Phillips around third. Magical with a relay home. Safe at the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. The 2-2. Runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner leads away at second. Stays alive. And a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 3-3.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No outs. Runner at first. Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. So now 1-2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
1-2 now. And he lays down a bunt. Off balance feet. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Rosario on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And now Jason Dominguez. And he hits a ground ball right side. He handles it himself. They limit the damage here. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Miguel Andujar. The 1-1. That's towards center. Dominguez settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Jonah Bride steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 2-1. Fouled off left side. And down on strikes. That's the 2nd out.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Bell makes the catch, and that'll do it. White Sox held in check here, still tied 3-3. And welcome back. And now the big-time power threat, Patrick Conley.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
They say you win. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Andujar settles under it and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani digs in for the Guardians. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. Lifted in the air, right center field. Andujar pulls that one down, out number 2. So in now for Cleveland, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
1-1 now. And strike 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Brady McConnell. The wind and the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Phillips racing over to make the catch.
Up next to the White Sox.
So the batting order turns over. Nick Madrigal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard ground ball, base now.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his
runner on the go. Out to short. Goes to second. Safe there. To first, and he's out. So safe at second, out at first on the attempted double play.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Eloy Jimenez. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Out towards right center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. White Sox strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3. Alfonso Velasco gets the ball now. He last pitched 2 days ago. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brett Phillips. And the righty deals. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Ball to strike. Phillips runs. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that...
This one smashed down the right field line, and that one is out of here. He'll touch a ball, and they take the lead. It's 5-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. That one the other way. Throw on to Rizzo, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. Slice to right. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
New arm out of the bullpen, Michael Fulmer. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there. 1-2 here, and he lays one down the left side. Bare hands it. Tough play. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. But a run does come in to score. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jason Dominguez. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Andujar makes the catch, and that'll do it. Here on the south side, and here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. New pitcher on now, James Karinchak, trying to protect this lead.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Karinchak, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Here's a 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Phillips settles underneath it, puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle, just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 2 down. the mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Next pitch is inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he deals. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bell makes the catch, and that'll do it. Through 8 full, it's the Guardians 6 and the White Sox 3. New pitcher for the White Sox, Caleb Freeman, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Caleb Freeman.
Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Patrick Conley. In the air, right side. Soler on the move to his left. Calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the Guardians DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And here it comes. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And now 2-2. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 8-9-1 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Guardians 6 and the White Sox 3. Back here at the ballpark, digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase. He's making his 50th appearance of the season.
Coming for your ear, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks. This game is so hard. Don't run like Mike Tyson.
Here's a 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Clase is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And now, Brady McConnell. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Right-hander kicks, deals, stays alive. And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carlson makes the play, and there's 2 down. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. The pitch. And a count 1-2.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line.